Hi guys, Aaron Leaf Green, the Green Psychic. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining me again on a Sunday night for your free triple deck reading. Okay guys, before we get into it, don't forget to go check out Mystic Mums. You can find them on TikTok and on Instagram. Facebook is being a bugger at the moment, so when that's up and running, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, seriously, go check them out. They're actual personal friends of mine. They clear negative energy. They travel all around the world. They get rid of things that go bump in the night, basically, and they have fun doing it. So, plus they capture so much on film. It's incredible. So go check them out. Apart from that, choose your pile, 1, 2, or 3, whichever one resonates with you, and let's get into the videos. Blessed be. Hi guys, Aaron Leaf Green, the Green Psychic. Thank you for joining me again on a Sunday night for your free triple deck reading. Okay, so if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. Okay, let me straighten that up. All right, so the overall card is the children card, the innocent card, and it's upside down. Okay, now the first thing with this card that I normally get is you don't need to worry, whether it be about the children, if there are children around, or people that you care about, like younger siblings or whatever. You don't need to worry about them, okay? But with these ducklings, they do represent the children, but I'm getting drawn to dreams and projects and ideas and stuff that you want to accomplish that you might be worrying about. So whether it be paying off your credit card or getting a new job or launching your own business, all these little things, it's saying don't worry about it. It is going to be okay. They are going to, you are going to be fine. You are going to work this out. You are going to get this all done. Now, I've got to be honest. It's hard doing this when it's general and there's multiple people watching, but there is an element here that if you're doing something that you shouldn't be, then it's time to make changes. It's time to give that up. It's time to, because this is a card of innocence. And when it's upside down, it doesn't always mean that you're doing something wrong. Sometimes it picks up that people around you are doing something wrong, whether it be something illegal or something that's uncalled for, or just something that you need to let go, like reminiscing about the past or fixating on something in a regret that you've had. You look at the past to learn from your mistakes and move forward, and that is it. If you go down if you get stuck in that spiral of looking at the past and resenting and regretting and not letting go of pain and hurt, then you don't really ever move forward because you were literally stuck in the past. So there is an element of letting go of something and changing something around you that isn't good for you. Okay. Now the first card out is the spiritual path card. Okay, so this is what I'm saying with these projects being upside down. It's like now's not the time to worry about it. It is going to improve. Okay, this spiritual path card being upside down is like you're not on the right path at the moment. There may need to be some changes put in place. So hypothetically, you might want to start your own business, which a lot of people in this day and age are trying to do. Now might not be the right time. That's what this is saying. Hold off. It's going to be fine, but now's not the right time. And it is kind of saying the spiritual path card, the business that you're planning on starting, or this new job that you're going for, or whatever it is that you're wanting to do, it might seem like it's the perfect thing for you right now. It might be a brilliant idea, but it's kind of like, look, it's not exactly what you're going to end up doing. You still need to continue down that path, but I feel like that there's going to be a change of mind, a change of direction coming. So hypothetically, you might be really into crystals and you want to... Oi! Stop it! Sorry, Bubba's still scratching. It might be that you're into crystals and you want to start selling crystals and open a crystal shop. Great, fantastic. But as you do that, it might be like, well, it's actually cheaper to be able to do that business online rather than opening a shop. And as you go down that path, well, if I'm selling crystals, why can't I sell candles or incense as well? Like, this is what I'm saying. What you've got right now, you need to open your mind and open to other possibilities. Go with the flow, because you might be just wanting to open a crystal shop, but your actual spiritual path might have you working online and offering more than just crystals. You might be selling candles and incense and all this other great stuff, which makes more money for you, makes you more happy, plus You don't have to physically be at the store. You've got, you work behind the scenes and do it in your own time. Like, this is what I'm getting. That the plans that you've got in place now are good, but they're going to get better. So open your mind to other possibilities and go with the flow. Don't just shut things down. Okay, so this again I'm getting is a time of, the travel card upside down is lack of movement. So what this is kind of saying is that you do need to stand still at the moment. And look, when I say stand still, it may be that you are trying to get your business off the ground. Again, I'm going with that metaphor. And it may just be that the time's not right yet. It may be that you can't find a place. This is what the lack of movement is saying. Whether you want to sit still or not, there is okay, hold your horses. You're going to have to be patient for a little bit, okay? And I genuinely feel that the universe is doing this for a specific reason. Sometimes we're made to sit at that red light so that we don't get caught up in a car accident. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why sometimes we have to stop. In this case, I feel like there's more information that's going to come to you, more opportunities, more ideas. And if you were to get the green light right now to go ahead and start your business or take this brand new job, I think that more information and more options would come to you, and you would regret starting right now when in 2 weeks' time, damn it, there was a better location or a cheaper place to open my shop, or there was a better job doing the same thing but paying twice as much. Do you know what I'm saying? There's a reason why there's lack of movement around you at the moment. So again, be open-minded and just go with it. I'm sorry, that was my Bubba scratching again. She knows that I'm occupied, so she thinks that I can't hear or see her. Now, this is perfect. This is exactly what I'm saying. The last card here is a marriage card. Now, I'm not ruling out if you've got romance going on at the moment. Maybe you're trying to make the marriage happen or the proposal. That's positive signs for this. But what this is actually saying is, with these projects, with these ideas, with these goals that you have in mind, there is more information to come. There are changes to be made which will get you on your spiritual path, which is why there's lack of movement. But once all this is in place, it is going to be perfect. It's going to be the perfect union. Like, you will find the perfect place to open your shop. You will find the perfect job. Whatever the goal is that you're trying to do, there is a perfect outcome for it. Like, the best. This represents obviously partnership, marriage, but it's the fairy tale marriage where it's true love and forever, happily ever after. That's what I'm getting here. So at the moment, don't push things. If there is a bit of a standstill, just go with it. Understand that this is all happening for a reason, because it actually is. There's a better option for you coming. Okay? Alright guys, well, I really hope that helped. If you want a full reading, you can contact me through my website, thegreenspsychic.com, or through the socials. Don't forget to check out my friends on TikTok, the Mystic Mums. They are awesome. Also, I will be live on TikTok at 7 PM every Sunday night. So guys, I hope this helped. Until next week, blessed be. Hi guys, Aaron with Green the Green Psychic. Thank you for joining me again on a Sunday night for your free triple deck reading. Okay, so if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. I just realized how much this card blends in with the background, which I am going to change. Okay, guys, before we get started, just want to let you guys know, my close friends, the Mystic Mums, have launched their TikTok page. They go around clearing negative energy and things that go bump in the night. They are hilarious, they get the job done, and they capture a lot of crap on film, which is just incredible. So go give them a watch. Okay, so if you chose pile number 2, this is it. This is the learning and education card. It's upside down, okay? So if there are thoughts about education at the moment, doing a short course or whatever, I feel like it's saying, look, do a little bit more research, do a little bit more thinking. There may be a delay getting into this course for a reason, because it may not actually be the best option for you. It may be that, you know, in a couple of months or a couple of weeks or even a couple of days, you might change your mind and go, you know what, I actually really want to do this. So if you have the ability to hold off on education at the moment, I can't believe I'm saying this, but it is saying to hold off, okay? Now, ultimately what this card is representing, the life learning card upside down, is that you're beating your head against a brick wall about something, or several things actually, And you need to stop that. This card represents the hurdles that we have in life, the tests that we have in life. You know, I always say those that don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it. So in this situation, I feel like that it's kind of like the universe is like, you're not learning your lesson, you need to learn. And the universe isn't going to help you learn that lesson. It's up to you to learn that lesson, whatever it may be. So I'll go with the example of trying to help an alcoholic. Okay, you might be doing everything in your power to really help this person, but they're not ready to accept help. They're not going to listen to you. They're still in denial. So what you're doing is getting emotional, and you're basically beating your head against a brick wall. The lesson here is you need to step back. You need to let that person learn their own lessons themselves, make their own mistakes. Rather than, I always say, if you're hitting a problem where you're beating your head against a brick wall, why do that to yourself? If you can't move forward in a situation or whatnot, you need to put your energy into something else, okay? You need to take your mind off it, because then you suffer, otherwise you suffer twice. Excuse me, I'm getting over a cold. You suffer by beating your head against a brick wall, by investing all this time and energy and worry and anxiety into a situation that you cannot change. You're suffering twice. So what you're best off doing is, as hard as it is put your focus into something else. Accept that the situation is what it is and you can't change it, and you're best off putting your energy into something else, something positive, something for yourself, or go for walks, or start a new hobby or something like that, because you need to learn this lesson, which I believe is that there are always going to be things in our life that we cannot change. So we have to accept things sometimes as they are. And I'm not saying wash your hands completely of this situation. It might just be that there's nothing you can do at the moment, so go do something else and come back to it at a later date. But this is definitely, I'm getting a lot of people bashing their head against a brick wall. You need to, as hard as it is, you need to understand that you can't do anything in this situation. You need to let it play out. You need to put your energy into something else. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Now the first card out is the springtime card. It's upside down. So this is basically, when it's the right way up, it's your hard work paying off. This is upside down, saying that no matter how much time, energy, money, whatever effort you put into this problem that you're beating against a brick wall, no matter what you do, right now there is no happy outcome for you. There is no progress. There is no all of that finally paying off at the moment. And that's what this lesson is. Sometimes you need to take a step back and you need to work on something else, focus on something else. Because this is basically saying, if you keep doing what you're doing, there isn't going to be a positive outcome for you. There's no movement. No matter how much time or energy you put into this situation, it is what it is, and it's not changing at the moment. I'm not saying long term it won't change. Again, let's go with the analogy of an alcoholic. You're trying to help an alcoholic. They might not be ready, so at the moment you've got to walk away because they're not ready. But in 6 months' time, they might turn around and go, yeah, I'm an alcoholic, I need to go to rehab, I need help. At that point, that's when you can start putting the time and energy back into it, because they're at that point where they can receive that help. I hope that makes sense and resonates with you. Okay, all right, this is the positive energy card. So this is kind of what I'm feeling, that you need to walk away and put your energy into something else. Now, this positive energy, look, I feel guilt that, no, I can't walk away. It might be because I've used the analogy of an alcoholic. There is no guilt. There should be no guilt in walking away from that situation, because there is physically nothing else you can do. You've got to remember that. You've got to process that and give yourself permission to concentrate on something else. And this is what's going to bring positive energy. I feel there's a lot of people here celebrating. There's a lot of things to be doing. There's like stuff to keep you busy and keep you happy. And I feel like you'll start to get a lot of that positive energy back for yourself, because you're no longer beating your head against a brick wall. The second you stop beating your head against a brick wall, your head starts to heal. The headache starts to go away, you know. You just automatically start feeling better. So yeah, as hard as it is, it will be a weight off your shoulders by concentrating on something else, okay? And that's what you need to do. Now the last card here, look, the last card here is the baby card. This is new beginnings. This is new projects. This is new things for yourself. And I feel like it's kind of like when you learn this lesson from the universe, to sometimes you need to walk away and concentrate on yourself. There's going to be some sort of, I want to say some sort of reward, but it's not actually a reward, so to speak. It's not like you're winning something, but there is something that you're going to start that is very beneficial for you, that is going to bring happiness for you and peace, and really going to really take your mind off everything else. It's almost like, okay, well, I can't focus on this person that's an alcoholic until they're ready, so I'm going to go over here, and you know what, I've always wanted to take up knitting, so I'm going to start knitting, and that's going to bring you so much joy and happiness and comfort, and it's going to be something that you can rely on and go to that de-stresses you. Okay, so again, obviously these are just metaphors for you to interpret in your own way, but this is a good beginning, something new, something fresh. It might be, now that you haven't put all your attention into this problem, you might actually be, well, you will be open to receiving good things in your life. You might be so concentrated on this alcoholic that you don't realize that somebody you work with has been flirting with you and is your ideal partner, so to speak. Okay, so I know it's hard, but basically the takeaway from this reading is learn when to walk away, even if it's only for a while. Take a step back and concentrate on your own happiness, because there's sometimes, no matter what you do, it's not going to change the situation. Okay, guys, I really hope that helped. If you want a full reading, you can go over to my website, thegreenspsychic.com, or contact me through the socials. Don't forget to go check out Mystic Mums on TikTok. They're incredible, and I will be live on TikTok 7 p.m. every week. Until then, till next week, guys, hang in there and blessed be. Hi guys, Aaron Leaf Green, the Green Psychic. Thank you for joining me again on a Sunday night for your free triple deck reading. Okay, if you chose pile number 3, wow, you've got this card, which is good because number 2 just had this card, but the other way up. And I just realized how much it blends into the background. Okay, before I get started, just a quick shout out to my personal friends, the Mystic Mums. If you guys haven't already, go over to TikTok and check them out. They are paranormal clearing specialists. They get rid of bad energy and things that go bump in the night. They have fun doing it. They are hilarious. But they also take their job very seriously. So go check them out. They capture so much on film that's just incredible. Okay, so this is the learning card. So this is, I feel like you're about to move forward in your life in a big way, like a significant way, I should say. I feel like that you've learned your lesson, and now, as hard as that was, whether it be walking away from a toxic person or people, or making a change that was hard for you, I feel like that this is kind of, you are about to move forward. Now, if you haven't already done that, it may be that you're about to, or in the process of learning that you just can't help some people, or some people are takers and they never give, and you need to, toxic people, when you see those red flags, stay the hell away from them. Get away before they actually end up hurting you. If you've got friends that treat people badly and hurt people, and sooner or later they're going to do the same thing to you, you've got to keep that in mind. So whatever this lesson is, I actually feel like you've already learned it and you're about to move forward, okay? But if you haven't, it's right there. Now, this is good. A lot of positive energy coming your way. You can see the people all here celebrating. I feel like it's almost like the universe is going to be celebrating you. Congratulations, you made that hard decision. You made that hard choice. I feel like that, not so much rewards, but because you've moved on, there's going to be paths opening up in front of you that are very, very positive. So hypothetically, maybe you've finally decided, that's it, I've worked at this job for 20 years, I can't do it anymore because it's such a toxic place, I need to find another job. That involves getting out of your comfort zone, going looking, getting back into the job market after 20 years. But because you've done that hard work, this next job you go into, you get paid more money. The people are great. It's a really great job. There's a lot of positivity. You're actually recognized and celebrated rather than ignored and, You know, that's what this is kind of saying. There's a lot of positivity there for you for this change. Again, baby card, birth card. This is the start of a new beginning for you. This is a really good beginning. This is a new start. So it might not actually be that you're starting a new job. This could just be that you're starting a new chapter where you're no longer giving everybody everything all of the time. You're no longer going to take your friends treating you like crap or ignoring you or whatever. You might be taking that stand that, no, I'm not going to let people get to me anymore. It could just be that you're starting a new chapter of your life where you're going to focus on yourself rather than everybody else. But there is this beautiful new chapter of your life beginning, okay? So this is if you're in that struggle at the moment of giving something up, like maybe it is time for me to look for a job. This is a positive sign that you're going to find a really good job, or you're going to find whatever it is that you're looking for, as long as you make that change. Okay, now this is all very, very positive. Okay, so the last card here is the springtime card upside down. Now the springtime card talks about hard work and it paying off and everything. In its reverse state, I still feel like it's like you still have work to do. Again, I'm getting drawn more to the fact that you have already made this change, or you're in the process of it. So that hard work in itself is done. But even starting something new, there's still work to be done. Like, again, if you start a new job, yeah, more money, better people, but you can't just, okay, I'm at a new job, plonk, I'm at my desk and whatever. No, you've got to do the hard work of learning the new job and learning, meeting people and getting used to everything and getting yourself into a new routine. Like, it's that sort of hard work. So yeah, it's not there's work to be done. So even making this new change, even with all this positive energy and this brilliant new beginning, there's still things that you need to do. So again, if it was leaving toxic friends behind, there are going to be times where you regret that, or your mind goes wandering back. You know, you've got to consciously continue moving forward, moving down this path. Likewise, another scenario with that is you've just left a whole bunch of toxic people together. You might start meeting new friends, but you've got to make sure that they're not the same type of friends, because that's what happens a lot. We leave toxic friends behind, and then we find new friends that turn out to be clones of the last friends. So you've got to keep an eye out when making new friends for red flags. And if there are red flags, stay the hell away from those people. Like, this is what the work is. Now that you've learnt the lesson, you've got to put it into action and follow through. That's what this is kind of saying. But I do want to say that this is a very positive spread for you. It's kind of like, again, whether you've made this decision or not, I feel like you are going to make the right decision. It's going to lead to a lot of positivity for yourself and the people around you. And there is a really great new start coming. This card is nothing to worry about. It's just saying, like, it's an ongoing change. You've got to be, you know, at least for a little while, you've got to be conscious that why you made this change, what the benefits are of making this change. It's kind of like you've got to continue to look on the bright side and reassure yourself that the change you made is right, because it is. The universe is saying it's right. You know it's right. You wouldn't have made that change if it wasn't right. So don't regret it. I don't feel like that there is going to be regret, but, you know, no matter what we do, there's always, sometimes we second guess ourselves. We all do it. So just remind yourself why you made the decision, and realize the blessings that are happening around you, because there will be blessings, and just believe and know that the universe is like, you're on the right track. Okay? Guys, I really hope that helped. If you do want a full reading, you can contact me through my website, thegreenspsychic.com, or through any of the socials. Don't forget to check out my friends, the Mystic Mums, on TikTok. And speaking of TikTok, I will be live every Sunday night at 7 p.m. So go check me out and say g'day. Until next week, guys, blessed.